Governments around the world are making the decision to ban TikTok on government-issued devices.
It speaks volumes that the government in Australia, like the governments in the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, the European Union, France and many others, have already banned TikTok from all government users' devices in recognition of the espionage risk that it poses. But there are millions of other Australians who use applications like this who are also at risk, and we need to develop solutions that protect them. This is the first step in hardening our institutions, in our democracy, to resist these attempts to undermine us, to undermine our social cohesion and to undermine our national unity. Because the strategic environment we operate in, we cannot allow a foreign authoritarian government to have unregulated access to millions of Australians' users and their devices.
Look, TikTok is predominantly designed for younger users. However, there are a lot of people on there who are in the older demographics. There are a lot of politicians on there who have now left the platform. Victorian Premier Daniel Andrews left the platform. Several other politicians have left the platform. This is bad press for TikTok. They are in overdrive to try and make sure that there's good publicity about TikTok, because there's been so much bad press out there and so many concerns raised with this particular platform.
The government device ban does raise the question, does this go far enough?
At this point, the only path forward that I see is a complete ban of TikTok. I'm also open to the idea of a genuine divestiture, a breaking of corporate links back into China. But my sense is that Beijing would never sign off on such a plan. So we'd probably be back to where I started, where I think this naturally is going to end, which is a complete ban of the application. It's not unprecedented. India did it in 2020. And obviously now numerous countries have taken the step of banning TikTok on government devices. That's an important step. It's a good step in the right direction. But plainly, it's not sufficient. We need to follow through on this.
Why is it a risk to have the app on government-issued phones? And secondly, if it's a risk to have TikTok on government-issued phones, is it a risk too for the general population?
Look, this has been informed by security agencies' advice on work that's been done and provided to government. So that's the decision we've taken is around government-issued devices. Obviously, we're always clear with people that they should be aware of risks about particular apps, social media, etc. And there is a whole lot of information that people can access about that if they choose to online through eSafety and through some other government websites. But the decision's been taken about government-issued devices based on that advice from the security agencies.
I don't believe there's a push to actually ban the platform as such, but there is a push to get people off the platform. It is a very popular platform. There's no denying that. So cyber experts, people particularly in the opposition, have raised concerns about this. But I don't think there's a strong push to actually ban the actual platform. But we have seen government agencies in the UK, in the US, in Australia, many countries across the world advise their staff to get off the platform. And that sends a very damaging message about TikTok that people should be wary if they are using it on their smartphones.
One industry that is particularly concerned with what TikTok could be doing with that data is the media. Here at Sky News Australia, we recently made the decision to remove ourselves from the platform.
Sky News Australia was the first one out of the blocks to actually say we're getting off the platform. And I think this sent a message to other Australian media outlets to look very closely at what they are doing. I suspect in the coming months, more news outlets will get off the platform. At this stage, news outlets are not advising journalists in Australia that they shouldn't be on the platform. They've been given plenty of information about the risks of being on the platform, but I think you will see more people, media outlets and more journalists and more high-profile people leave the platform because of the concerns with their privacy.